I have never in my life came to social media and cried. I have never in my life done nothing like this, but I need to get this out. I need people to know what's going on, and I think that's where my first mistake was. Not telling people what's going on. So I have 5-year-old twins. And I regret the day. I regret the day that I even entertained their dad.
Women are actually going through a lot outside here, especially dealing with the men who are narcissists. I came across the video of this woman on TikTok and I felt so emotional. The woman was having emotional breakdown after realizing that she had kids with the demon and now she needs a lawyer. She needs our help. I don't know what's wrong with men in the society of today. After impregnating a woman, why don't they just take the responsibility of the kids together rather than abandoning them? What if the woman doesn't have a job that will enable her to feed her kids, to take care of them? Imagine this man, even the child benefits. I know in some of the Western countries, the children are getting the benefits, but it's not enough for this woman to feed her kids. They are two children who are twins. So currently she's in need of a lawyer. Let's watch part 1 and part 2, then I'll come back with my commentary about it. Kindly remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't.
This man is so evil. This man is so evil. I've never in my life dealt with no man like this. And the crazy part is we was never involved like that. I love my kids. God knows I love my kids. But they were not reproduced in the right way. They weren't. He was a fun guy. I was still going through it from my kid's dad, getting over that. And I was using him to try to get over my kid's dad. But he is like 20 times worse. Like, I have never dealt with no stuff like this in my life, man. Like, Jesus, help me today, God. I gotta get this story out. This is one of the biggest covert narcissists, and I know people use that term loosely, but this man got it. This man got it. Like, he is literally trying to destroy my life. And for what? He don't even have no reason to do this. So, I met him when we were younger. We was little kids. He was my stepbrother best friend or whatever. And so that's how I initially knew him. And so, fast forward, just going through a tough time in life. I met him. I was vulnerable, just going through it. And, oh my God, I just wish I would have never even responded to him. I wish I never responded to him. And I knew, and then at the time, now that I'm thinking back, like, he just kept saying, oh, you gonna be my baby mama. You're gonna be my baby mama. You're gonna have my kids. You're gonna have my kids instead of, you're gonna be my wife. I should have took heed then. But, oh my God. I cannot believe. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. So, it was not nothing more than what it was. Produce kids. The day that I had them, I was so distraught and depressed because I knew that I didn't want to deal with this man. But I knew that he could possibly still be a good dad. And technically, he was a decent dad. I wouldn't say that he was a very good dad. And it just depends on whatever mate that he has. So anyways, long story short, like, he got another, I don't even know how many kids he got. Like, I don't even know this man for real. Like, I don't even know him. But the person that he was with at the time, they have a baby now, but they didn't have a baby before. And like, he would always try to cause friction between us, and I didn't know why, because I never even wanted this nigga. Like, I never wanted him like that. And that's what be pissing me off the most. Like, I never even wanted a future with him. I never wanted him in my future. Like, I never even... I'm so upset with myself for even letting myself stoop down to the level that he on. I can't even believe it. Okay? Like, I can't even believe it. And so... he was just trying to cause friction in between me and her. So I pulled up to, like, the first time I met this girl was at my kid's christening. Like, I didn't even know nothing about her. Like, she had met my mom at her job, and my mom had told me about her. Like, I didn't even know nothing about this girl. He had invited me to this girl's house, talking about it was his auntie house and stuff. So I didn't even know nothing about her until she showed up at my kids' christenings. And of course, initially I'm upset because this is an intimate moment for my kids, and like, where did you come from? Who is she? So I asked him. He finally come out, oh, I'm tired of hiding it. Hiding what? Like, you literally have no reason to hide anything from me, because I never wanted to be with this man. I never. And for the fact, it just be pissing me off every time I think about it, because he had her thinking that I wanted to be with him when that was literally not the case. So I pull up on her one day because I knew that's like, I have never been that baby mama. Oh, you can't see your kids. You're not about. I have never done that. I have never said that. I've never kept my kids away from their dads. Like, I would never in my life do nothing, stuff like that. Like, you're the other person that's supposed to help me with them. Like, why would I keep you away from them? So I pull up on her, and she like, well, I thought you had a problem with me. No, girl, I don't have no problem with you. Like, I don't even know what the problem is. Like, we need to be cool. Like, we got, you know what I'm saying? We share, my kids come to your house. My kids come to your house or whatever. And so, oh my God. So, long story short, we end up being cool. He gets locked up. When he get locked up, me and her grew a closer relationship. She helping with the kids. She buying them things. Like, she's taking my daughter to the beautician. Like, we were getting along so well, because I've always been a person that I work a lot. I like nice things, so I work. And so she would babysit, like, she was helping me. And mind you, I was not accepting no calls from him. I wasn't contacting him. I was giving her pictures, and I would tell her, you take the pictures and, you send it. Like, I didn't have no contact with this man whatsoever. And he called me. He got through one time of calling me. I did answer, and he got upset, talking about, well, why you won't send my kids pictures? And I was like, well, I have your girlfriend doing it. He got so upset about that. So long story short, I can't remember how long he actually spent or whatever in there. I don't know how long he spent in there. And so but the whole time, she down, we getting along like no problems. The day that this man gets out, I don't know if she was in a store or whatever the case is, he's calling me, blowing me up. And I'm like, what's up? Like, y'all can, pick up the kids from daycare or whatever. He like, no, I'm just trying to see you. I'm trying to talk to you. Like, what? Like, if you keep on calling me, I'm calling your girlfriend. Like, quit playing. Like, at this point, not only, one, I'm not even that type of woman. Secondly, I respect her because this woman been helping me with my kids. So that already showed me his type of character, because she's sitting up here not only holding you down, but she holding your kids down. You know what I'm saying? Whew. So it's going to have to be a part 2, because it's more than that. Come back for part 2. Like, So I already knew what type of person he was. And he basically camouflages. I don't know what he be telling the women that he be getting with. Like, he done had several different after her. Like, it didn't work out. They ended up having a baby. She moved on or whatever. And, they were going back and forth. But whatever the case was, I have never, I don't ask about his personal business. I'm not in his personal business. I'm not making it hard for him to be a dad, but he making it so hard for me to be a mother. Like, I have never in my life. Oh, Jesus. So he done, like I said, he done went through several different women. Depending on the woman, that's how he delegates being a dad. On how, I don't know what type of women he get. I don't know if they just be bird brain or they just want to have an issue with me because for the sake of the man or what. I don't even know what the case is. But depending on a woman, that's how he would act as a father. So if the woman, I guess, was into their kids or whatever the case is, he'll make it seem like he's just all into his kids. Then if the woman, I guess, didn't care, or if he wasn't messing with a woman, I don't even know. That's the thing. I don't even know what this man do day to day. I don't know nothing about his personal life. I don't know nothing about this nigga for real. So, oh my God, I'm just so upset with myself. I cannot believe I had kids with somebody like this. I just cannot believe that oh, Jesus. So, fast forward, depending on the woman, he would have, he would mess with women that do hair. So, he'll get my daughter hair braided. Okay, fine. Whatever, that's the case. But I would say, introduce us, because if it's another woman in my daughter's hair, I would want to know, who it is. And he would, the way that he would just gaslight, oh, you just trying to see who I mess with. Well, duh. If my kids is gonna be around them, at least introduce us. I've never been that person that, oh, my baby daddy. No, once I'm done, I'm done. Once you done, I let you be done. I'm not even that type of person. And I think that's what's making me more upset about the whole scenario, when I just think about everything that have taken place for the last 5 years. He'll try to throw that, and I have told him countless times, I do not like you like that. I have never liked you like that. I have told his girlfriend, she can even vouch. I even said, girl, I was in a vulnerable place, in a vulnerable spot. I was at my lowest part of myself when I dealt with him. I would never even deal with a man like him. You know what I'm saying? And oh my God. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The only reason why I had them, because I was going to get an abortion. I was. The night before I was about to get that abortion, I had a dream. God came to me in a dream and said, if you kill my kids, nothing you do will ever prosper. And that's why they are here today. That is the only reason why they are here today. Don't judge me, but I knew that I did not want any more kids out of wedlock. I knew I did not. Okay? That's another thing. So, depending on his mood and his emotion, that's his performance as a dad. You know what I'm saying? So, fast forward a few years, he'll get them for a week. Like I said, he not a terrible dad. He could definitely do better, but he is one of them dads, oh, I'll see what I can do. I got this going on, and I've always handled it. I've always picked up the slack. So, 2024. In 2024, he did not buy them anything. He did bring clothes from his previous girlfriend's kids, their old clothes. I didn't say nothing about that. I didn't say anything about that, because if they gently used, kids tear up stuff anyway. I don't have nothing to say. But my point is, he has not spent $1 on them. He has not bought them anything. He has not done anything for them. Mind you, I'm trying to be nice. I let him file one of the twins on his taxes. He still have not bought them nothing. He still have not paid anything for any extracurricular activities or any of that. So boom, fast forward to now. Oh my God. So the whole 2024, you know, it was almost like he was bipolar. One minute he cool, the next minute he ain't. Like, it just depend on his mood or whatever. And then he'll apologize. Whew, Lord. Then he'll apologize. I'll let him, like I said, he's their other parent too. So yes, I need his help as well. So I'm just trying to, delegate parenting, co-parenting or whatever. I came up with a system. He agreed to it. I allowed this man. Y'all, I hope y'all been able to keep up. I just got to get this out. I just got to get this out. I tried to delegate a system. Like, okay, well, get them every other weekend. He like, okay, cool. I get them every weekend. And like I said, he is a performative dad. It depends on whatever woman that he got or that he's entertaining at the moment. So fast forward to 2025. I tell this man that I am relocating to Georgia. At first, maybe I'm not, like, literally within a day, he was like, no, you're not taking my kids and this and that and the other. And so I don't know what made him change his mind. He called me back. He like, okay, you know what? That's cool. I'll help you whatever you need to do. I'll buy their wardrobe. I'll buy this. Now, mind you, up until this point, he has not bought anything. Let me rewind. I forgot a very pivotal part of this too. So, in 2004, he did have an extra vehicle, and my vehicle got totaled in Indianapolis, Indiana. And when my car got totaled, I needed a vehicle, and I asked him, I don't have a vehicle right now. Either can you take the kids back and forth to school, because their school that they go to don't have a bus system or whatever, or can I use one of your extra cars? He allowed me to use his truck. He had an extra truck or whatever, so he allowed me to use that. In between this time, he trying to date me, trying to do stuff, and I'm like, no, it ain't even like that. Like, we just cool. Like, you one of the, at this point, you one of the guys. Like, you're a homie. Like, you're part of the family. Like, you're a cousin, little brother type of time I'm on. Like, that's how I feel towards him. Like, I don't have no romantic feelings towards this man at all. So he let me use the truck, and when he let me use the truck, I think he got back with his other baby mama. And when he got back with his other baby mama, he was like, oh, I can't help you no more. I'm taking the truck. Oh, okay. It is what it is. I was like, well, you're going to have to take the kids back and forth to school until, I get my car. He had them kids every bit of 4 days. He went to the office at their school, at a Catholic school, which I'm going to talk about them too, Holy Cross School. And he went to them and he told them that he didn't know where I was at, and that I disappeared and I will probably be gone for 2 or 3 months. Why did he tell the office that? I'm not quite sure. And not only did he do that, but he tried to remove my name off of the pickup and drop off and the emergency list and add his girlfriend. Part 3. Whew. This is part 3. Who did I have kids with? Like, I don't know. I can't even tell you. I've had kids with a demon or something, or a warlock, or I don't know. I don't know who he is. I don't know. So, as I stated in the beginning, I have never done anything like this. I don't even tell social media my business, but I was led to get this out. I need other people to know what's going on. I just need other people to know what's going on, and I need for younger women to really take heed to my story, because when you have kids outside of marriage or outside of knowing that the person is really going to be a good father to the children and at least a decent man to you, whether it be a relationship or not, you just be careful and try to make the best decisions that you can when it comes to reproducing children, whatever. So anyways, fast forward, I let him claim one of the twins on his taxes. Never have I asked for money. Never has he given me money or lump sums of money. I think he sent me like 100 and something, or it's not very much money if you add it all up. So it's probably not more than $150, $200 at most. I doubt it, but never, it wasn't at one time for 2 kids. So 2024, coming to the end of November 2024, I've asked this man if we could, have a schedule on what it is, because I am taking these kids back and forth to school. Oh my God, I'm missing a part. This is a pivotal moment. Gotta go back. So, my car ended up being totaled in 2024, and I needed transportation to take them back and forth to school. At that time, I could work from home. It wasn't a big deal. It was just more so them getting back and forth to school. So I asked him, can you take them back and forth to school, or can I use your truck to take them back and forth to school, because he had an extra vehicle. He opted out of taking them himself and said, well, you can drive my truck. Now, at this time, I believe he was single, but I'm not quite sure, because as I stated before, I don't know what this man was doing in his personal life. I wasn't in his personal life. I don't even know what he had going on. Okay. So he allowed me to use his truck. He started to make advances at me and ask if we could go out and if we could do this and do that. And of course I would spin him every time, because it was never like that. I lost complete interest in him. It never went past and I should have literally loved myself more. Like, I'm so upset that I lowered my standards. Ladies, that's another thing. Lowering your standards, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work when you lower your standards. Never. Don't ever do that. So it was just literally his physical appearance. That after that, there's nothing after that. So anyways, he allows me to use his vehicle, and when I denied his advances, he said, I'm done helping you. Not helping his kids. He said, I'm done helping you, and I'm taking my truck back. I said, oh, okay. Well, you're going to have to take the twins because they need to get back and forth to school. He said he's not doing that. I said, oh, yeah, they have to go to school. Like, you don't, have a choice. And so, mind you, and preface this, I'm the one who signed them up for this school. I'm the one that have went to anything parent related, or I'm the parental face to this school. Y'all gonna need that information, and y'all gonna understand why I had to preface that. So, this is on a Sunday when he decides this, okay? On a Sunday. He only keeps them and takes them to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, I show up in my car that I got. So he only really had them for 4 school days. When I walk into the building, everybody is looking at me like I'm a ghost. And I'm like, what's going on? So one of the secretaries decides to pull me to the side, and she says, well, we didn't know if you were locked up or if you ran away or what the case was, because he told us that you were gonna be gone for at least 3 months, and he was keeping the kids for 3 months. I said, excuse me? Like, I'm baffled. I'm completely baffled. She said, maybe you're going to want to stay because it wasn't quite, school was just letting out. She said, maybe you will want to stay to speak to their teacher, because he's been talking to their teacher as well. Now, mind you, because I know that he was driving them, driving or taking them back and forth to school, I added him to the parental communication. So if there's any issues or whatever the case was, because he was keeping them at his house for that week, so I added him on. But prior to that, he was not added on the communications because he was never responding to anything anyway. So I just did not add him to the new system. He wasn't added to that system. So anyways, the teacher comes in and she sits down with me and she's like, oh, okay, I'm not really sure what's going on. He told me that you're going to be gone for several months, and that the kids were going to stay with him. And so I told them the complete story of what happened. Like, no, that's absolutely not the case. He was just, I don't know where he got that story from or why he decided to tell you guys this story, but that was definitely not the case. And as we're talking, another secretary enters in and she's like, well, he's here now. And I said, okay, that's fine. And so once he sees me, it's like, he's like, I mean, he's their mother. I mean, she's their mother. Of course, they can go with them. I bought them a pair of shoes. I'm gonna just grab their shoes. Which was crazy because he hadn't bought anything, but he felt the need to say that in front of them. So anyway, I'm like, okay, like, and I'm still, looking like, what is going on? Like, so I'm asked him, like, why would you tell them that? Well, I didn't know how long. I mean, but why would you didn't even have to tell them anything. What was the purpose of you doing that? Like, there's no reason for you to do that. Then come to find out, he tried to remove me off of their emergency contact and off the pickup list and add his new girlfriend at the time. Now, mind you, I asked them, if you guys felt this way, why didn't anybody reach out to me? I don't understand that. Why no one decided to call the parental person, the custodial parent that has been picking them up and dropping them off, who you've been communicating with, and all of a sudden trust this word of a person that just showed up? Part 4.
Well, guys, so as you have watched the part 1, part 2, and part 3, they were up to part 7. I couldn't upload them because the video would have been a long video and I didn't want it to be so long. This woman is in need of help. She is in need of a lawyer. If she can get a good lawyer, then she have this kid as her own kid without this man claiming them. It can be better. Because imagine that man, the way he was behaving. This is why I'm saying that men nowadays, there are several reasons that is making women to fear them. Why do they impregnate women when they know very well that they can't take care of the kids? There are some things happening in the world. I don't know whether men will be forgiven one day in heaven. Sorry to say this. But actually, these women have tried, and seemingly the man wants to take these kids away from her. And after giving birth, I don't know why men always see beautiful ladies outside there, and they know very well that they have a girlfriend, they have a fiancé, they have a wife with them. Must they go outside to find another girl? What's actually in them? Instead of being just with that one woman. I'm not saying that all men are like that. Some men are so good, so caring, and so respectful. But others, it's like they were told that after your wife or your fiance gives birth, go outside and find another woman and satisfy all your wants. Oh my goodness. So guys, if you are watching this video, I don't know how we can help this woman. There are several cases I've watched of women breaking down on the social media because they realized that the kind of men they had were not good men, and being in such kind of toxic relationship, it can made you to have a mental illness. Maybe you are a good person earlier before, you are so jovial, you are so outgoing, but now that relationship you are in, it's like up you are locked up with the chain. You cannot do anything. The toxic relationship that women are in right now, if you walk out of them, you can feel joyful again. You can feel like you are breathing the fresh air again. So many women are suffering because of those kind of relationships. So if you are one of the women who is in a toxic relationship, it's a high time you get out of that relationship. Work on your mental health, find that peace of mind that you always want, and do any activity. Enjoy life. Life is too short. But to those men who are mistreating women as if women are animals, God is watching you. Just ask yourself, were your mothers even treated the way you are treating that woman? And if you have a son, it's a high time you start teaching your son the good norms of the society, how to respect a woman. Because if you don't start when they are young, they will take all the characters that their toxic dads had. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this. Are you going through the same thing that this woman is going through? Is your relationship healthy? Because we have healthy relationship outside here that so many people admire. Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I honestly appreciate it. Kindly give it a thumbs up, and if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, kindly consider subscribing. Until next time guys, let's meet on my next episode. See you.